Selling your house to buy a new one, and today we wanted to talk about how to maximize the value of your new home that you just purchased.
Now, we just spent a whole journey talking about how to make your home look presentable and awesome in order to sell. Now we want to talk about maximizing the value of your home so you can not only enjoy your new home, look for the maximum that you're going to get out of this investment because you're going to live there a while. So let's just make it as awesome as it can be. So number one, we want to enhance the curb appeal. What is curb appeal?
Exactly. The curb appeal actually is the first impression that you put in anybody that wanted to view your house. At some point, you were looking at the home that you just purchased, and now somebody else might in the future look at the same way, and this actually brings the future value to your home.
Now with that, my husband's all about making sure our landscaping is awesome. He talks about it all the time. Well, he doesn't say it in these videos, but he talks about our grass and our trees, and he really loves talking about our landscaping.
Exactly.
Right? So, I mean, making sure your well-kept landscaping and garden will enhance the value of your entire property. So it is a great thing that he actually cares about our grass, as I kind of joke about, but making sure that we have flowers, shrubs, something that really makes the property stand out and look appealing. That is great.
And also don't forget, for front door, a fresh coat of paint on your front door can completely transform your home's appearances in your neighborhood. That is super important. And also you can take on more project on the exterior, no maintenance.
Well, maintenance, it's not a project so much, it's just keeping everything clean. Keep the windows clean, the siding clean, the gutters clean and in good repair, because if you keep these things in good condition, they're gonna last a while, and of course they look good, so we wanna make sure that we keep it clean.
And make sure that you have enough gutters around your house that basically keep your roof in a shape and also keep away all the waters from the foundation of the house.
Now, we haven't gotten to kitchens and bathroom lighting and so much more, but we're going to do that after our introduction. So let's hit it. Guys, I'm Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below. Now, we talked a lot about the outside. We're going to go a little faster on the inside. For number one is making sure your home is energy efficient. When we moved into our brand new home, the very first thing is we took out all of these lights and we put in our LED lights because we wanted to make sure that our home had lights that were going to stay a while, and of course they're energy efficient. Also, checking that insulation is great. Exactly,
especially in your attic space, putting behind your attic door, definitely insulation, and keep the heating and cooling that costs lower for you and your family.
And then also, if your thermostats are old, maybe it is time to upgrade at least the thermostats, because that will optimize your temperature control and your energy uses. The next thing we're going to talk about is, of course, kitchens and bathrooms. This is really, really important because honestly, keeping them clean and keeping them modern will keep them the most value for the long time. So how do we do that?
Exactly. The first thing that comes to the mind is really appliances. Investing in your modern appliances that they are energy efficient, that would be the first step to take.
Now, if your home is, a couple years old, really just changing the cabinets and the countertops, those are small changes that can bring a whole new life to that kitchen. You don't always have to rip out all the cabinets in order to get new cabinets. Just changing the hardware can be $1, but changing them will kind of change the whole look of the house. It's a huge impact.
Exactly. And also about the fixture, updating the light fixture, the faucet, shower heads, and modernizing your space is going to help to glow your place and add the more value.
The next thing we're going to talk about is maintenance. Maintenance is very important. HVAC should be at least yearly. You want to make sure your heating and cooling is running the most efficient. You're going to save money on your utility bill, of course, and you're going to make sure that it's running smoothly and everything is in tip-top shape. What's other things?
Exactly. The next thing is roof inspection that can catch leak damage before they worsen. Definitely yearly inspection maintenance is going to help you with this item.
And you can do this super cheap these days. You can buy a camera on Amazon with the drone and just kind of go above your roof and look at what's happening with the roof. It's easier than ever before to know what's going on with roofs. And of course, drainage.
Exactly.
And
drainage
your gutters.
And gutters is super important to keep the water out of the foundation and less water damage to your house.
Now, if you are considering in the future, like you wanted a new you know, you wanted a mother-in-law suite, or you wanted a new rule, or you wanted a sunroom or something like that. Of course, these are all big projects that are going to cost you money, but you can consider, the first thing you have to do is look at the codes. Before you even bought that home, if you had those expansions in mind, we should have looked at the local codes, the local zoning codes, the building codes, and of course you want to look at the ROI. What is ROI for these type of things?
Basically, return on the investment, the type of that you are spending, you need to make sure that like a deck or extra place like a back patio, this how is gonna bring the value. Don't spend the money carelessly without knowing that's gonna add value to the value in the future to your house.
Now, smart technology is growing fast and furious. So modern systems are going to ensure your insurance is down. There are now smart pipes where you can have the pipe tell you if there's a leak going on, so your phone will alert you if there's a leak that you might not have known about for months, or maybe even ever until it was too late. So also smart locks on your front door, anything that's going to be an automation device, so those garage door openers will add value, and of course that's a future selling point for in the future because people like them.
Exactly.
And smart lights.
The next thing we wanted to talk is painting and decorating. Definitely refreshing the wall colors dramatically improve the look of your house and add value. We of course looking at the trend every year with my wife, that what is the trend of that year for the paint is, but definitely neutral tones paint, that's gonna help you to appeal more to majority of the people. No?
The next thing, yeah, absolutely. The next thing you want to talk about is just the community engagement. If
you want to talk about texture and trim?
You can talk about it.
Texture and trim, like add crown molding or wainscoting for character and value, also important. And I wanted to my wife to keep continuing.
Okay, so for community engagement, I want to talk about making sure you stay up to date on whatever is happening. Maybe they are building a new road. Make sure that there is something going on that's going to enhance your neighborhood values. You want to be, it's not just the schools, it can be roads. You want to just kind of see what's going on and stay ahead of the game with all of that. And of course, next thing you want to talk about is green technology.
Exactly. Therefore, eco-friendly solutions are not just trendy, but also very cost-effective in the long run. You can look for the different project, like a solar panel can provide long-term energy saving and attract eco-conscious buyers in the future, because in these days many people are actually caring about those things.
The other thing I want to talk about with that is water conservation, and low flow toilets sound interesting to me. Also, if your landscaping is a way to where you don't have to use a lot of water, that's always a nice feature as well. The last thing we're going to talk about is, of course, financing. We are of the opinion that you should pay off your home in full. That way you have something to live in when you are retired and you are completely done. Not everybody agrees with us though that this is what you should do. So we're going to talk about the other options you can do, but we recommend pay your house in full. The other ones are,
the first thing is home equity loans that can be used substantially for upgrading your house and potentially increasing the resale value of your home. What is the next thing? And
of course, you can look for, if you are serious about moving, you can talk about refi to cash out your money, to take out, maybe you want to use it for other things. Again, we're of the opinion that you should pay off your home in full. That way you are safe and secure no matter what happens into the world. But remember, your home is about your choices, of course, not mine, your choices, and what is going with your financial goals, with your lifestyle and your opinion. So that is how I feel. And we can't wait to talk to you, and hit me in the comments to tell me your opinion. I'm sure you have a different one.
Exactly. And don't forget to connect with us, Alan Victoria Pinder, real estate agent professional in Pitt County, North Carolina. We love to helping you either in buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And also don't forget to look at all of our playlists that we put for you. And we tremendously appreciating you. Don't forget to push that subscribe button, and also see you next time.